PunishersPB.com. Hi, this is Russell with PunishersPB.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Virtue VIO. This is the new goggle from Virtue. It promises to be one of the leaders in the mask industry. VIO stands for Versatile, Innovative, Optic. VIO. So I'm going to be taking a look at it today. And you can see here we have the all black model. We also have one of their face masks and one of their lenses. We're going to be taking a look at everything in depth and comparing it to some other goggle systems on the market today. Alright, let's take a look at what comes in the package with your Virtue VIO. As you can see, I've already removed the goggle and the molded plastic stand from the box. And we'll take a look at what else you get in the box. You get a basic rundown of the instructions for removal of the lens as well as disassembly of the goggle. You're going to get two goggle bags. The first one is for the lens and the second is for the goggle itself. Now this is very nice for Virtue to include because one of the things most paintball players know is that in order to get the most life out of your lens, you should be storing it separate from the goggle. It's going to keep it more free from scratches, fingerprints, moisture, and other things that can damage a thermal lens. The most important feature of any paintball goggle is safety. Virtue has included a new release mechanism into their lens that's never been used before in the industry. This lens mechanism actually integrates an unlocked notification feature. This lets you know when the mechanism is not properly engaged or when you've released it in order to change the lens. In order to change the lens, you simply reach inside, press on the lens clip inside of itself, and pull on the strap. As you can see, I've already released it on this side, and you'll notice a small red indicator that says unlocked. If you look right here, there's a detailed image of that unlocked tab. When both sides are that way, you can actually fold in the earpieces and reach behind you. You can push the edges of the lens and pull it right out. Now you don't have to push the inside of the lens, but we found this is the best technique to keep your fingers off the lens. Installation is the exact opposite. So I'm going to take the lens, press it in, making sure that it slides into the track, and extend out the earpiece. As you can see, the red indicator is still out there. Once it's here, we can go ahead and push the clip back in, and you'll see the indicator is no longer protruding. That tells us that that is secure. I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side. As you can see, we're going to bring this out and push in. Now that indicator is gone. There's no gap here. We now know our lens is secure. This is a really great safety feature and an innovative feature to the VIO. What we're going to take a look at now is the lower portion of the mask. This is the area that's going to cover your face. On the VIO, you can see I've already disengaged and folded in the hinges. There's a small pop button here at the base of the ear flap and the corner of the mask. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on both sides. And then you'll see we actually just pull down on the mask and it separates. Go ahead and set the goggle aside. Take a look at the face mask. Now, we do have here a black and green one. Again, one of the great things about the VIO is its customizability. So this is actually black, green, and blue. Now the reason we've chosen this one is because it's going to illustrate the multiple compounds used to create this mask. Now the black, you can't really tell the different types of polymers used. However, the green, you can see by looking at the colored portions where your semi-rigid plastic's going to be. Now in here you can see the vertical and horizontal slats in the goggles that are going to give it its shape and structure are a little bit harder, whereas the others is a little softer. Now please understand this whole system is incredibly flexible, also very resilient. Being flexible does two things. First of all, it's going to make it very comfortable, and second of all, it's going to make it bouncy. Now, using two different compounds here does a couple things. First of all, it allows it to be flexible while still maintaining structural rigidity. But what it also does is manages weight. Soft rubber is heavier than harder plastic. So by having a dual compound here, you're maximizing flex and minimizing weight. Since this is a color kit, you do get a couple things with it. Not only do you get the lower mask, but you also get the hinge clasp. As you can see, Virtue includes a little pad that's going to rest on your temple. It also includes all the hardware to change. This speaks to the build quality of the VIO. It actually comes with two stabilizing rods that connect the goggle frame to the hinge lock. Right here's a detailed picture of the screw I'm pointing at. The new mask actually includes two new screws in case you need them, as well as the Allen key to change them. Once again, Virtue has gone above and beyond to include everything you need with this goggle. As I mentioned before, they give you two goggle bags with the original purchase, and then with your expansion piece here, they're giving you matching hinges, replacement hardware, and the tools to do it. Overall, an excellent value and a really complete package from our friends at Virtue. Chances are, if you're shopping the VIO, you've taken a look at a number of the other competitors out there on the market. Now, we stock all these goggles and they are excellent choices. So for the sake of time, what we're going to do is show you the two most comparable in size and lens profile. So here we have the VIO, the Empire Event, and the Dye i4. Then go ahead and put the VIO on first. The VIO has what I would consider a mid-size lower piece. This is the mask portion that covers your face. As you can see, as I'm talking, you can see my jaw move. And I have not changed the volume of my speaking voice, so you can hear the sound transmit through the goggle. No audio changes will be made to this portion of the video. Next, we're going to try the Empire Event. As you can see, this goggle is similar in size to the VIO. However, it does not use as much porting on the side. It does have more porting in the middle. As I'm talking, again, you can see my jawline as well as my chin movement. The final goggle I'm going to put on is the Dye i4. Once again, you can hear the sound transmission with this goggle. There's no changes made to the audio settings of the video in this portion. As I'm talking, you can see my jaw and my chin while wearing this goggle. You can hear my voice. For size reference, I wear a 7 3/4 fitted hat and would consider my face a very tall profile, very long oval. For the final portion of this video, we're going to take this basic black goggle from mild to wild by adding in face mask kit, new lens, new hinge pieces. So we're going to start by reaching inside the goggle and pulling out the clips. You can see that's going to expose the red unlock button. Go ahead and fold those in, press out on our lens, remove our standard clear lens, disconnect the mask at the bottom on both sides. We're going to grab the goggle frame and just pull that mask off. The hinges are secured again by the screws here that we showed earlier. And again, you can see the image of right here. And then stick our Allen key in there and spin that out. One pin, takes that out. Second pin. Gonna pull that one out. Now we have our goggle frame. Now, one thing to note here, you can remove the earpieces before you do this. However, I didn't, so I could show you how exactly it attaches here at the earpiece. The earpieces are secured under a clip here. You can go ahead and pull that out. Under another clip there. Your goggle strap and clip pull through the earpiece. And you can see we can pull out our hinge clip. We're going to head and install our new hinge clip on this side by first of all working it in through the back here, pulling down over the edge, securing under the clips. Now we have our new hinge piece in there. Do the same on the other side. Now this is done in real time for a reason. This is done in real time to show you how quickly this can actually be done. We're going to go ahead and attach it back to our frame. Put our screw back in. And do the same on the other side. Now you can see our new cool looking hinge clips. So we're going to attach our face mask. Face mask is going to attach to the nose first. Clips up underneath. Tucked around and clips in. Bam. We're going to attach the earpieces with clips here, the buttons. Grab our new lens, again making sure it follows the track on either side. Fold our earpieces forward into the lens. You can see our unlocked portion is going to go away as we engage the clip. Bam. Do the same on the other side. Locked in. Done. Change the entire style of your mask. Things were a little tight because it is brand new, but that's good in a goggle. That speaks a lot to the build quality. Really cool looking mask. Was just a plain black mask just a few minutes ago. Again, customization of the VIO is excellent. Build quality is excellent. Pretty cool mask. Find us on Facebook, Google+, YouTube, and Twitter.